everybody. So welcome to our YouTube channel. This is introducing the Adeyemos to you. And then the purpose of this our YouTube channel is basically to tell you guys about our journey so far so good, how we met each other, and also to encourage families like us that just starting up, how to actually manage things in a family. I'm not saying we're perfect, we're not perfect. I'm also learning, and then it's also to encourage ourselves to strengthen our own relationship as well. Because I believe when we say things that are out of the line, your viewers, and then we are open to corrections, and then so we can also learn from you guys. But before then, I would like to share the journey, the story with you, how we actually started, how I met my sweet potato.
This begins.
Okay, so I will promise not to bore you, and then it won't take too much of your time. All right. So the journey first started. That was far back as how many years now?
4 years.
Is it 4 years or 5?
4 years.
Okay. I think it's.
Calm down.
I'm not good. I'm not too good with dates. Anyway, so 4 years down the line. Okay, so I met my wife. I won't tell you, but I will tell you. I will share the story with you, so you can as well learn from my journey. Okay, so it happens that on this fateful day, I went for my friend's wedding.
We both went for wedding.
Okay.
So stop saying we both went for wedding.
All right. So we both went for our friend's wedding.
Exactly.
So
my classmate.
She happens to be the friend of the bride, and then I was the of blessed memory. Just before we continue, I'd like to just respectfully a minute of silence for my dear friend, because he's actually late now. So bear with me, please. And may his soul rest in perfect peace. Alright, so it happens that this my friend, his name is Michael, and then so when we met at his wedding, I was the best man and she was not the best lady, so don't get it wrong.
What I say?
she just happened to be the friend of the bride.
Okay.
Okay, so and on this fateful night, what happened was I was planning and running errands together. Well, should I say running up and down to make sure that things work out perfectly for the guests that are coming for the batch eve. Okay, so and this night I just went inside. There's this cubicle there was this hotel that has a cubicle, more like a cubicle, so I don't know how to explain that part. I saw these pretty ladies there planning bridal shower, and I was like, what are these pretty ladies? Let me just peep through and scan through. Maybe we never can tell. I might be lucky to have someone, and that was a pure intention. And then I went there. I was auditioning. So I went there. I saw someone, and then she saw me.
It's a lie.
Allow me to speak now.
Okay, continue.
So I saw this babe, and then she was eyeing me. She was looking at me, and then this is
what?
just.
Can you stop lying, please? Why are you lying? Why? We both know I did not see you that night. It was on that Saturday I saw you. So stop lying.
So will you allow me to share my story?
Oh, continue, but don't lie.
Okay. Alright. So I met this lady. Yeah, she was just looking at me. Allow me to share my story.
Maybe when you're done, but I can't allow you to lie now.
Okay.
What's all these lies?
Okay, we are both looking at each other.
I did not look at. I didn't notice you at all that night. Hey, God, I beg.
She won't allow me to share my story.
It's not about you sharing your story. You are lying. You are not meant to lie. Say the truth. You are not meant to lie, because we both know I did not notice you that night. You might think I'm noticing you. I was noticing you, but then I did not.
Okay, so what happened was I thought she was looking at me.
Okay, good.
And I was
That's
looking,
the English you meant.
I thought she was looking at me, but it's just for the purpose of avoiding this argument. Okay, so I actually thought she was looking at me, and then we just keep meeting. We just keep meeting.
That's
we just
a
keep
lie.
meeting. If I should go outside and come back inside,
Why are you?
we'll just fling
Wait.
around the
Why are
back.
you like? Which? Fear God now.
Which one is fear God? Is it
Because
that-
you are lying. Why are you lying? Why?
Okay, so I'll
You know this is your first video. Let me be a liar. So stop lying. Just say the truth. Stop lying.
okay, so our paths keep crossing. Our paths keeps crossing. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. So our paths kept crossing, and then I was like, who's this babe now? Why is she?
I can't wait to share my own part
of
of the story because that's what you're saying.
Why is she looking at me? Why is she looking at me? And then I just ignored totally, and then following day, which was the main day for the event, this is the main wedding, and I was meant to be running up and down for the groom, because being the best man, you're supposed to be performing your duties. So I was performing my best man duties. So each time I go out, and then I'm like going on an errand, I will just meet this baby again. Our just kept meeting. We just kept meeting. And I was like, why is she onto me? I don't understand. Why is she onto me? And mind you, guys, I will tell you, if you don't attend weddings, it's ladies especially.
Moral lesson: attend weddings. Go for weddings.
Ladies especially.
Really?
Go for
weddings. Like
Go for
you
weddings.
meet beautiful people.
Yeah. So I and then she was looking at me. I said, let me just break this.
I can't wait to share my own part of the story.
I just went and met her straight up, and I was like, hello. She said, hi, I'm Olusegun, and then she said, I'm Lydia. Oh, that's a nice name. And she said, oh, thank you. Well, so that was how it started, and I said, oh, I'm not sure we'll be having enough time to gist or meet, because I'm still performing my best man. I was still performing my best man duty, so I just had to like make it faster. I was like, say, okay, can I get your number? And this is where it gets interesting. All right, before I went to meet her.
Before you continue, let me just share my own part of the story.
Okay.
We both went for this wedding. I did not notice you. In fact, there was this particular guy that was at the wedding. In fact, we were meant to get married. But we were
Who was
both.
that?
I don't know his name. I can't remember right now.
What happened? Tell me. You never gisted me about this.
Because you don't need to know. Yes, you don't need to know. Then this particular guy at that
See,
wedding.
that's one thing. She's keeping secrets.
It's a lie.
And
Short,
promise never to
it's a
face
lie. And you know about it. Because we were two guys that wanted to get my number. You know, so stop lying. So
Okay,
it was never you. In fact, I did not even notice him at that bridal shower.
You kept eyeing.
Stop. Let me. Please, can you let me talk? I did not even notice this guy at the bridal shower. I was just doing my thing. In fact, I had never noticed him. That is just the truth. But on that Saturday, Saturday morning, I think that was in the afternoon, I was meant to go and return the key to the hotel. I with my friend. Then I saw this guy. Our face was jammed, you know. And I'm like, who is this fine boy? But then the shocking story, it came up to me and it was like, can I have your number? Blah blah blah. Alaye brought her one nonsense, stupid and bastard phone, sellotape phone. I was like, yeah, can find you see the phone you're using. If you see his phone, hey, don't let me even go there.
Alright, so
Don't let me go there. So I'm not trying to tell you that I did not even notice him at the bridal shower at all. Like not even once. I was seeing another person, really. And he knows about it. I was seeing another person, not even him. But we met on Saturday afternoon to be precise. I was about to leave for my location because me and my friends, we came all the way from Ife because the bride is my classmates. We were both in 400 level. We were all in 400 level that time. So and we were ready to leave for Ife because it's in OAU. So I met him.
alright, so
With his sellotape phone.
that part I beg to differ. I want to share that part because it's my story.
You gave me the God, he had the effort to even give me the phone to type my number, cellotape phone.
Guys,
It is what it is.
guys,
So,
listen here. So what happened is, I wasn't scared. I knew what I wanted, and I went for it, regardless of whatever it is I have with me, or I had with me. So I had this phone. I won't lie. I had this phone, and the phone. Thank God for my uncle, one of my uncles like that. And
Bro Jerry.
shout out to Brian.
Shout out to Bro Jerry.
So what happened is, the phone got broken, and then I don't have money to repair phones, and because I was like a Jessica about things, I don't care.
He does not like phones. I don't know what kind
I
of
don't
phone
care.
is
Not
this one.
because I cannot change my
Does
phone,
that?
but because I don't know why I should change phone. Since I can type, I can see what I'm typing, and if I should make call, I can make calls with my phone. So I just met him, and I just went to meet my uncle, and he said he does this thing perfectly because he knows how to manage.
Bro Jerry, once again.
He knows how to manage.
Shout out to
things.
Bro Jerry.
So he just taped the phone round because the glass had broken, so he just taped with a sellotape, taped the phone round, and it was perfect. It was neat. So I was not even shy to give her my phone that, oh babe, just type your number and then drop your number, okay? And then she see, if God is onto something. So this is the purpose of sharing this story is not for us to just come to the public and
Just
tell
for
you our
sharing
story.
sake, no.
So what we are trying to say is the purpose for our acquaintance. I want to believe it is God's plan.
That's been ordained by God.
Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Because it was God's plan. Because it was I don't know how to put it, but then I believe it's divine. Because when I gave her my phone, as a lady or just a neutral person, when someone hands over their phone to you and they look at the phone, you'll be like, is this the person that wants to get my attention? Look at this phone. How am I even sure he's going to take good care of me? So that was where it should have started. And she gave me a number. She even typed her number in.
In my mind, I was like, I'm waiting be this kind of phone. But then I never wanted to show him because it was people were there and I don't want him to feel embarrassed. So I was like, okay. But in my mind, I was like, I cannot even pick your call. What kind of phone is this one?
God, no wonder I was calling that. I can't call
Pick your call.
it.
We need to access phone, cellular phone.
The confidence that I had then was like she would even call me. I don't know where the confidence came from, because as a fine boy now, you would think you are
The entire head.
you a market. So now I was thinking she would call me, and then first day, second day, third day she didn't call me. Or before then, I went to meet my friend straight up. The groom, sorry for that, the groom, and I asked him, Alpha, this babe, I just got the number. How can you help me with her? And then should I go ahead? He said, he was like, are you that you're not serious? You just toy with her heart. And this babe said, I'm not sure about her. I'm not sure she's someone that you can settle with, because I don't know anything about her. The friend, I went to meet the friend because I'm a mutual friend of both the groom and the bride, and I was like, Alpha.
He knows everybody.
So
Everybody.
Can I go ahead? And she said, wow, she's a good friend of hers, and then I can go ahead.
Shout out to Jumi. Jumi, this video is for you.
So I just went straight to her, and we started talking. That was after like 4 or 5 days of chats drought, or call drought. There was a friend of a friend that was with me. I know you guys will get confused around that. And
He knows everybody. That's what I'm saying.
And then I had
Literally
a friend
everybody.
that's Alpha. I met this babe, and I'm so in love with the babe. Can I just go ahead straight up and tell a babe you just met that you love her? She was like, if your intentions are pure, just go ahead. You don't have anything to lose. If she doesn't want it, she will tell you straight up. And if she wants it, so I'm like, what this episode is for. I'd like to continue from here next on our next YouTube session. Because of the time, okay, I don't want to bore you guys too much. I want to believe you will enjoy our sessions, and just take time to always subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then
subscribe, like, and click on the notification button, please.
All right. So before we go, I want you to get your attention to know that this is where we stop today, and a friend of a friend
What is the moral lesson? Now, can you tell them the moral lesson, please?
All right,
Thank
so
you.
the moral lesson is one, you never can tell who is going to be your life partner.
Exactly. And
So-
you can meet anywhere.
You can meet anybody anywhere. 3, avoid pride.
Yeah.
Just be humble.
Because I collected this. It's that nonsense selective.
Just be humble. And I believe in our next session you will understand why I've said these things, and then you'll be able to learn
Yeah.
from that. Okay. So from now I'll say
Thank you for watching us.
watching us.
Please
subscribe to our
subscribe,
YouTube channel.
like, and click on the notification button so that you'll be aware anytime we post a new video. Bye for now.
Bye.
We remain
The
Adeyemos.
Adeyemos.
Bye.
Bye.